This video is not an ad. In fact, it's a plug for something that I believe strongly in, supporting Australian primary producers and Australian food manufacturers. Having had an extensive rural background, I know firsthand the hard yakka running a farm is, and I also know that many farmers have a torrid enough time with the vagaries of drought, water, fire, bank debt, uncertain markets in some areas, without the added pressure of getting screwed constantly. There's been enough published to stress the raw deals and price squeezing tactics being implemented by the major supermarket chains here in Australia that are having quite a devastating effect on Australian farmers, particularly but not exclusively in the dairy industry and on Australian food manufacturers. Well, there are alternatives, and a bloody good one at that, to shopping at Coles and Woolworths, the primary one being Aussie Farmers Direct. Lee and I have been doing our shopping with Aussie Farmers Direct for the past month or so, and I can tell you the products are first class, delivered to your door promptly, packaged excellently, and you are not making some city fat cat richer as he scrapes the cream off the top and throws Aussie farmers a few crumbs. And their motto is simple: always 100% Australian. Aussie Farmers Direct offers farmers a reasonable price at the farm gate, an opportunity to get off the supermarket chain treadmill, and in the instances of fruit and vegetable growers in particular, an opportunity to bypass the market system, which in itself is a rort in many instances. It is also a chance to put their product out there against the cheap imports from overseas. Many of the products are packaged under the Aussie Farmers Direct label. Others, such as the juice from Sprayton Juices in Tasmania, the Springbrook yogurt, etc., are packaged under their normal brands. The meats are excellent as well, so are the pre-prepared meals, such as the spinach and ricotta cannelloni, the beef and mushroom pie, etc., and all are delivered fresh in a cooler bag to your front door. I'm aware that many may find the convenience of mall shopping and the one-stop shop opportunity that the major supermarket chains offer as convenient and great. But they can be a mirage, as they are not always value and you are not always buying what you think. That was highlighted eloquently recently by the Victorian Premier Jeff Kennett when he took Coles to task for selling its home brand bread that had been made and par-baked in Ireland before being warmed up and marketed to Australian consumers as having been baked fresh in store daily. There is little doubt that most Australians are now fully aware of the price-squeezing practices of the major supermarkets, and the dairy industry is a major point in question. Since the pricing milk wars began, 49 dairies have disappeared from the northern New South Wales, southeast Queensland landscape, according to a story in last week's The Land newspaper. Dairying is very hard work, twice a day, 365 days a year. Cows do not have Good Friday or Christmas Day off, nor do they take 4 weeks annual leave. Maverick Queensland politician Bob Katter gets very few things right, but he too has used his profile to let everyone know his take on the dastardly deeds of Coles and Woolies. As has Green members and people such as Liberal Senator Bill Heffernan and Independent Senator Nick Xenophon. Even shock jock Alan Jones has been very vocal on the issue. I would certainly not suggest that people support Aussie Farmers Direct if I in any way had qualms about the quality of the product they deliver. I don't. It's first class. Supporting outfits such as Aussie Farmers Direct is also an insurance policy for the future of Australia's food bowl. Primary producers will continue to be innovative, farm in a skillful manner, and keep Australia independent, if required, of other food sources and supply in a global climate where food security is becoming a greater issue than most people realise. Sure, you will still have to use the major supermarket chains for products such as cleaners, etc., so your weekly fix of attending the mall will probably be maintained. But for Australian farmers and Australian food producers, you will be making a huge difference by ensuring they get a better deal at the farm gate and at the factory loading dock. Aussie Farmers Direct is basically an online shopping experience, but the website, which is www.aussiefarmers.com.au, is easily navigable and features specials and provides a reliable service. You can, for those who are not net savvy, order by phone. Give it a go. I'm sure you'll not be disappointed, and in shopping with Aussie Farmers Direct, you are doing farmers and food producers in Australia a service.